What's up everybody, it's Warhawk and welcome to Nerf Talk. We got a video for you here because we have a new blaster coming into the collection and I am very excited about this blaster for two reasons. One, it's a pro blaster, and two, it's a pro blaster that you can't get in Canada yet. So, that blaster is the Dartzone Deuce Pro. Yes, check it out, I got one. And that is because of my friends down in Florida, chilling with my foamies. Make sure to check out their YouTube channel. Yeah, because he was able to get some, so he asked me, he's like, do you want me to get you one? I'm like, sure. So I sent him some money, and guess what? Here it is. And it even says to Warhawk from Octo Bob. Awesome. So the thing is, I've already opened this box up. So I already kind of have a feel for the blaster itself, but I'm going to be very careful here. Sure. I haven't got anything else yet, because the reason why it's already been taken out is because Octobob made sure he packaged this thing up really well. So it was all wrapped in plastic and everything. So, but I haven't got anything else out of the box. So I'm going to get the rest out of the box so I can check this blaster out. See you in a minute. Okay, as you can see, we have the Deuce Pro out of the box. So in the box, you're going to get your instructions, a very cool holster for the blaster, two extra cylinders that they each hold 6 half darts each. So you're going to get 3 in total, which is pretty cool. You're also going to get this, which is also a holder for the extra cylinders. Now that's also pretty cool. And then, of course, you're going to get 18 of the Pro half darts. Now these darts are actually really good. 18 of those, so that's pretty cool. And of course you're going to get the blaster itself. Now here's the thing with this, it does come with this guard on it. It's pretty easy to take off, just thumb screws right there, and it just slides off like that. And I gotta tell you something, this blaster, it looks very sharp. I really like pistol style blasters, and when it comes to this one, I really like the look of it. Check this out. So yes, overall, I think this blaster looks really cool. Alright, so here's the other thing too. This blaster was actually shipped to me from chilling with my foamies, and the thing is, he already kind of cut it out of the box so he could wrap it up to make sure nothing was going to happen to it. So I already kind of have a little bit of a feel for this. Now I haven't fired it off or anything, but you know, I have been able to play with the triggers a little bit and kind of check out the tack rail with this cool little sight kind of thing. I did dry fire it a couple times. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I had to check the prime. So these aren't really my very first impressions. I'm just being honest. These are kind of like my first impressions after my first impression, if that makes any sense. But this time I'm just filming it, right? So anyhow, let's talk about the grip on this blaster. Now this grip is the only thing I'm gonna gripe about so far, other than the fact that I already know that the cylinder skips because I have seen other reviews on this. But you know what, I don't think that's really gonna bug me too much, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But anyhow, the grip is the only thing I'm gonna kind of gripe about because it is very skinny back here. And the prime on pro blasters is pretty heavy, so I find that this part here is digging in right into that webbing there, and it gets a little uncomfortable after priming it a few times. And I could see if I'm priming it about 20-30 times, you know, it's gonna definitely sting a little bit. But other than that, the trigger on this is pretty cool. Like the safety trigger, it's not very hard to push in, and the trigger itself feels very smooth. And I know the prime is definitely a pro style kind of prime. It is a little heavy. And the one other cool thing I really like about this blaster is the brass barrel. I mean, that's pretty sweet. That's supposed to make your darts a little bit more accurate, but I guess the only thing left to do with this blaster is to take this outside and take a few shots. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, as you can see, we're outside, and of course, we're outside. There's going to be noise, people cutting the grass, but I'm not going to shoot this in the house yet. So anyway, of course, Jay is with me because he wants to try this out. Now, what I want to show everybody first is how to load in the cylinder. So you prime that back, and then this just pops out, and you just drop it on the ground. So we do have a couple of the cylinders loaded and ready. So then you're just going to pop the cylinder back in, just like that, and once you push this forward, it's primed. Okay? So I'll try this out first, and we'll see how it does. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So just remember too, when shooting, there's that safety there, so you got to hold that down.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey.
Don't lose any darts.
Got kick. Oh, what happened? I think we skipped.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we did. Wow. Definitely shoots hard. Okay. Are we skipping or are we out? We skipped one. It's a cylinder. As soon as you prime it forward, it'll go. Yep. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm trying to watch where they're bouncing. Yeah, it's definitely a pro blaster prime. Well, that's because it shoots so hard. You might have skipped. Oh no, oh, nice shot. So rough, eh? Okay. Okay, so out of 12 darts, it skipped twice. So we only shot 10 out of the 12. What do you think?
It's okay. It's pretty hard. The prime is, I would just not too bad though.
Yeah.
I'll give it 7
out of 10. There you go. Well, I'm going to give you my thoughts inside. See you in a minute. So as you can see, we're back inside, and yes, of course, it's a pro blaster. They're accurate, they shoot hard, and I was right. This is hurting just a little bit, but you know what? To shoot this off, I can definitely get over it. So my overall thoughts on this blaster, very, very cool. I just like the fact that it's a pistol style blaster, removable cylinders. Yes, they do skip, as you saw. You know what? If you take your time with it, it'll work just fine. Yes, a lot of people are saying, well, when you're battling, you want to really try and prime and fire off really quickly. Well, as a sidearm, see, here's my opinions on that really quick. Here we go. So this is definitely a sidearm, right? So I'm gonna go in with like something like an MK3. Something like an MK3, I'm running and I'm gunning. You know what I mean? I'm just firing them off, letting them go. Once that's done and empty and I move to this is when I'm gonna take my time. Okay, I'm gonna take steady shots, steady primes, make sure I'm hitting my target because I know I got limited ammo in my blaster. Just saying. That's probably why I'm not gonna be priming and using this very quickly, so I don't have to worry about skips. So there we go, everybody. That is my 2 cents on the Adventure Force Deuce Pro or Dartzone Deuce Pro. It is a very cool blaster. The only thing is, with the conversion from Canadian to US dollars and shipping, this cost me $100, and that is pretty expensive for a blaster, but it is a pro blaster, and that's pretty much what I'd be paying for it anyway. Yes, they are expensive, but other than that, I do like this blaster. So there we go, everybody. Leave in the comments. Do you have the Deuce Pro? Do you like it? Let me know, because it is a very controversial blaster. Make sure to leave that like, everybody. It helps the channel out a lot. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Always have one of those blasters. And keep on proing.